And I see news that Joao Cancelo has fallen out with Pep Guardiola and is now on a flight to Munich to complete a loan move to Bayern Munich. And just like that, I don't know the exact reasons for the falling out, but sounds like two egos, two button heads. Somebody doesn't want to compromise for somebody. I feel like as a coach, as a manager, your players need to fall in line, but you also need to be like malleable, like personality. You need to work with different type of personalities. I don't know what happened. I'm just speculating, but it sounds like an ego decision to just because you cannot just get rid of one of the best fullbacks in the world and ship him off to Champions League.
There's a lot of nuance to that, and we got 4 minutes to get through it. Let me just talk real quick. One, my favorite comment of this, because I did see some of this on Twitter today. I was bad. I went on Twitter today, and the funniest thing was when someone said, "This is what happens when your fullback wears number 7."
It's interesting you say that, because I don't know if you remember, beginning of the season, I had a theory that he was going to turn Joao Cancelo into
a midfielder or a winger.
I had a theory that he was going to take Sterling's position and move up the field as a winger, but it didn't happen.
It just didn't happen. So, I think this is a combination of a few things. One, all right, this might sound a bit weird because I hate I hate boomerisms. And the old man yells at clouds, "This is how it should be. You're not a real man of this," right?
Traditional
but
ideas.
As I get older, there's just certain things where I'm like, they might have a point. Case in point, a fullback wearing number 7. I'm not saying it's part of his personality or it's a flaw, right? But all I'm saying is that maybe it shows to him believing his hype a little bit, because apparently what happened was he squared up with Pep Guardiola. We've been known Pep Guardiola has an ego, right? Like, he got rid of Zlatan, he got rid of Henry, he got rid of Eto'o, he got rid of Ronaldinho. So we know he has a fucking ego, right? But he says, "I don't want anybody on my team who doesn't want to play for me." You can tell every single player that plays for City is a smart dude, intelligent, knows how to follow instructions, and it's a great team full of the same guys, full of the same mentality. Apparently, half these guys, Foden and Ruben Diaz in particular, were about to knock out Joao Cancelo for scoring up to Guardiola. One, that's super unprofessional.
Yeah.
Two, apparently it's just like something you don't do at that club. Like, it's not a mindset that you need to have.
You can't do that.
They were in this guy's face.
You can't do that in any job. You don't
square up, bro. Like, no, like, you have to. The only people that I've seen squaring up, even on social media, to their boss, they quit.
Yeah,
they're
already out the door.
They either told them they're done, or they got told they're done. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So there's no excusing that, and I think what we're seeing is the immediate no tolerance response. Not only
but what triggered that?
The fact that Joao Cancelo wasn't getting any playing time this season. He's barely played this season because he's been garbage. Last season, everyone's calling him the greatest fullback on earth. Dude definitely believed his own hype, and he was great. He was probably one of the greatest fullbacks on earth. But people weren't paying attention to the fact. How do I say this? People were so focused on the fact that Trent's defending was so garbage last season, leading into this season.
They forgot
that everyone was slandering him, right? And Joao Cancelo was on such good form that no one was really paying attention to the fact that this man could not defend.
Yeah, such good form offensively. Because he's playing as like a high attacking minded 8
but
almost.
Now he's not playing. It started because he was like, "I need game time," and that's like a big no at City. Like, you play if you play, you know what I'm saying? There's only a few guys who are undroppable, and that's because they're world class. You know what I mean? So Joao Cancelo been garbage this season, hasn't played. Ego, hype, whatever. He feels hurt. He's like, "What the fuck? Like, I should be starting right now." Pep's like, "What the fuck are you talking about, bro? You're playing like trash right now. Plus, we got this young 18-year-old, and he's playing better than you."
Yeah.
I don't know if you watch RDC World, but they had this skit where basically it was like how an injured quarterback feels when the backup is better than him or whatever. There's a guy off screen, and he's like, "Oh my god, look at this young kid! Like, this guy's a rookie. Yeah, can you believe it? Oh, he's perfect. He's so young. We can mold him him into the perfect player. And like, and then Mark's character, the leader of RDC World, he's like, nah, man, nah, he good, but he not good as me. That's basically what's happening with Joao Cancelo and Rico Lewis. You know what I'm saying? Well, the fact that Joao Cancelo can play either flank, by the way, and he's not getting time on either side.
That's what I was gonna say. Is I feel like he spent most of his time on the left side last season, and now he's getting displaced by a center back. You know, Nathan Ake, who is balling, who definitely deserves to be getting minutes at City right now. But to displace somebody that was in Team of the Year shouts, and I don't know where he was in like Ballon d'Or voting, but I imagine he was in the top 50 or so. Like, you know, it's an insane drop off that kind of just came out of nowhere.
For him to move to Bayern, that's something
for him to move to Bayern. Also for, I don't know, I guess like the Pep ego thing. I'm like, I just don't think Pep did anything to defuse the situation either.
Probably not.
Purely speculation. But I'm just saying, like, I'm sure he instigated the fuck out of it.
Probably, dude.
And he took things way too personal.
But for your club and for your club captain and international captain, aka Ruben Diaz, to wanna get in your face, big deal.
Yeah. Well, real quick about Joao Cancelo, I just wanted to say also, for them to sell Zinchenko and then now also get rid of Joao Cancelo, they're very thin on that left side.
Well,
and so I don't know, like, they're, you know, it might be a vulnerable point for City at some. Like,
I don't know if I should be saying this, and this is entirely a joke, but you do know Benjamin Mendy got acquitted. You know he's coming back.
Oh, I don't know. Are they going to bring him back?
No, I have no. Fuck no, dude. Probably not.
Yeah,
bro.
I would hope not.
Like even if those are just allegations, the fact that he was in a position to be accused of shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, they let go of him. They're not gonna.
Dude hasn't played professional for
how many
like
fucking years
so.
At this point? Plus, he was injury prone before, and he wasn't that. He was all right before.
I don't know.
Anyways,
I just think they're
just a whole situation they should wash their hands of. But
big piece of City depth that everybody talks about to lose. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
But it's City, bro. They got the oil money. They're gonna make all their moves this summer.
Let's see if they make a move.
They're gonna buy all the fullbacks in the world. Speaking of buying all the players in the world, Chelsea,
yeah,
it's